Wait a second, you think living this badass life is easy? It kind of is, but it also is. Look, I wouldn't trade this life in for anything. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Every day I get to travel around. For the last 18 months, I've been traveling full time with my beautiful wife. But there have been some struggles. People think that there's zero struggles, everything is just unicorns and rainbows. It's not the case. So today I want to share with you 10 of the biggest struggles that we've had to face as full-time travelers. Struggle one, missing my home, my family. You know, I haven't been back to New York, America, to Mexico, which is my home away from home, in 20 months. Obviously, I miss it. I do love Asia more than America these days. It's been meeting such nice people, traveling to such beautiful places, but I do miss home. And I don't know when I'm gonna be able to go home because we are still waiting on the wife's spouse visa, which could take who knows how long. So yes, that is a big struggle. I do miss my friends and family. A lot of others get to pop in home like we do with Dhananjani every few months. We go to Sri Lanka to see her family. But with me, it's very far away. And I'm not gonna leave her here to, you know, go by myself and spend a month or 2 months in America. I'm not going until she gets her visa. So yes, that is a big struggle. I miss my friends, my family, and my home. Struggle number two, eating healthy. Now, I could stand to lose a few pounds. When I was in America, I first came to India for panchakarma. I was my college weight, I was skinny, and then I really started traveling around. And there's such deliciousness everywhere I go. How am I not gonna eat the most decadent of foods everywhere? I have to. But at the same time, a lot of these foods in a lot of places, whether it's street food or eating out at restaurants, they're not using the most quality of products. So they're using seed oils. I mean, there's tons of MSG all around Asia in most places we've been to, even in Sri Lanka. Soy, gluten, things like this, things I normally stay away from, I've been ingesting a lot more. So struggle number two is eating healthy. I don't know how some people constantly travel, full-time travelers, and they're eating healthy, because how do you not try all the deliciousness in all these places? Struggle number three is staying grounded. So hard when we're moving around so much. Even though we're not like other travelers that spend 7 days in a place and they'll go somewhere every day, we tend to spread it out. We get an apartment for a month, but it's still not easy being grounded, especially with no home. Number four, you know, I'm a spoiled New Yorker. Everything in New York is better, right? You know, even our Wi-Fi, we get like 1,000 download speed, 500 upload speed. It's just like zoom, zoom, zoom. But you start traveling, you realize things aren't like that everywhere else. There's times where we're in countries where I'm just happy to even get like a 10 download speed. I'm like, ah. And then there's times where we just haven't had Wi-Fi. You know, you go out deep in nature, that happens. So it's one thing we definitely take for granted, and being used to having Wi-Fi 24/7, it can definitely be a struggle for you. It's definitely a struggle for us. Number five, and this is a struggle for everybody who goes to any foreign country generally, is the language barrier. A lot of places we've gone, everybody speaks English. A lot of places we've gone, it's really tough. Like parts of Vietnam, it wasn't so easy. Even with Google Translate, which is one of the greatest things ever. You just type it in or you say it and it says it to them. A lot of times it's very precise. A lot of times it's not. If you have like a food allergy or you're a vegetarian or something like that, trying to make sure you're ordering something as you need, it's not always easy. So the language barrier is definitely a struggle. Number six, making content. This stuff doesn't take 5 minutes. We don't just record and we throw it together. There's a lot of work that the wife does with these videos. So it's like we're constantly moving. It's hard to take down the footage from today and put together a video because it could take her days and days. Trying to put out 2 videos a week, a short every day, but moving around so much, it's like that's why we need a break sometimes. That's why we see other travel creators and we wonder, how do they do it? How are they going on like a month straight of just doing something almost every day and then making content? It's next to impossible. So it's not easy, guys. I am not complaining, but creating content, traveling, and getting everything done, not easy. Number 7, self-care. We have content to make, got clients to work with. I got We got to go out and sightsee and get footage. So to get the self-care in has been one of the biggest struggles. It's like I always say, okay, I want to wake up every morning, 7 in the morning, meditate, do breath work, but then we're out late the night before, or we have something to do that specific day. Days change so much for us that it's hard to just get a steady routine going. The number 8 biggest struggle for me has been working with clients, which is really number 1 because it's how I make money. But I'm in Asia right now, and I've been in Asia for the last 20 months. I'm from the US. Most of my clients are from the US. Sure, there's times where I have clients in Australia or in Europe or in Asia, but generally my client base is in the United States. So being that I'm anywhere from 10 to 11 to 13 hours ahead, it's tough to get on that schedule. I don't wake up at 5 in the morning, but there's been times where I've had to wake up super early in the morning or stay up super late at night to work with someone back in America. So it's not easy when you are a hypnotist, a life coach, energy healer, sound healer, and this is what I do. This is how I make a living. So when you're those things and you work with clients on the other side of the world, not easy. Number 9, to go along with the mindset, the other self-care is the physical self-care, the exercising. It's been such a struggle for us. We get a personal trainer because for some reason I'm not gonna go to the gym on my own. So I get a personal trainer and I go strong for a month and I get a little skinnier, I get nice, and then boom, now we go somewhere else and we stop. It's an excuse is what it is, but it's not easy. I see other travelers who are, dudes and women who are cut up and who are just working out and somehow exercising. But for us, it's been a super struggle because of the days change. Right now, we're about to start using these fitness apps, 2 different ones, one for men, one for women, to start exercising. So you pick the days you want to exercise on. So say it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, but then something comes up where we're going sightseeing on a Monday. We have to move it. So it makes it very difficult for us, but it is an excuse, and you are going to see me in the future in much better shape. The 10th biggest struggle, which could easily be number 1, is having a hard time making friends. We're moving around month to month to a different country, a different location. So hey, we may meet somebody and then boom, they're out of your lives. That's just how life works in general. I mean, think about all the people you grew up with that have disappeared from your life. Now you're talking about people you hung out with on a trip, you went sightseeing with, or you went out to dinners with, and now boom, they're gone. So that is a huge struggle we've had, and I'm an extrovert. I love being surrounded by people, but it has been a little lonely other than my beautiful wife. Okay, number 11 is just burnout in general. Moving around so much, it gets tiring, even if you're doing it in the way we do, where we get an apartment for a month, we relax for a few days, and we go out and do stuff, but it gets tiring. All these things put together are very tiring. Once again, I am not complaining. I love my life, but sometimes you just want to be in a home base. Sometimes you just want to relax for the next month and not have to go around and get footage and this, that, and the other. Sometimes you just want to chill. We don't have that luxury, but we chose this life, and I'm damn happy I did choose this life. Normally we're doing a month in each place, so we're moving around, but there's times where we're just going. Like for the last few months before Bangkok, we went to Hanoi and we were going to stay there a month, but then it was a little chilly, so we decided we're going to shorten it and just bang stuff out, and then we went back to Saigon, Phu Quoc, all that stuff. Then we went to Sri Lanka. So this has been the first time that we had a full month in a place, which is Bangkok, not the most sleepy, relaxing city. And actually before this, we were in Malaysia. So we moved around 2 weeks in Sabah, a week in KL, a week in Ipoh. So we haven't had the chance to just relax. So we've been getting very burnt out and very tired. Being that we're not taking the best care of ourselves, it makes us even more tired. So overall, it's not an easy lifestyle. You have to get accustomed to it. You have to understand that not everything is going to be like it is when you're home, when you're just chilling, and you have all those luxuries of New York or London or Sydney or other places where we may come from. It's not always that easy. There are struggles, but in reality, it's the best life out there. Now, got a little bonus for you. Show is starting.